Shalom, brothers. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. That is the name of the Most High and His Son of the Bible. In the pure Hebrew tongue, that is your proper names, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, the Most High and His Son. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, whom have taught us this word. Shalom to the elect out there, and also to the sisters that watch us. This is your brother, Priest Ayathan, and this is another podcast type format. The main thing I want to get into today is just going into how us, the teachers, the prophets, are a spectacle unto this world. You know, we don't realize how much power we have in this lowest state that we're in, how much power we have, and how much of a spectacle that we are unto this world. You know, so I want to go into that and maybe a little bit of a spiritual ramble because, you know, woke up this morning mad as hell that I'm waking up in this kingdom. And every Israelite man in the right state of mind should feel this way. You know, if you woke up feeling like this, okay, if you woke up feeling like this, like Ice Cube, today was a good day, then something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. The scriptures say, was that Ecclesiastes 7:7, oppression maketh a wise man angry, or oppression maketh a wise man mad. So if you're wise, if you have any type of sense and you're an Israelite, so-called black man, so-called Puerto Rican man, so-called North American Indian, a Seminole Indian, so-called Haitian here in America, you should be pissed off. If you're not pissed off, if you're waking up and you're singing this song, today was a good day, then something is wrong with you, you know? Something is wrong with you because here in America, we are being oppressed. So-called minorities, the 12 tribes of Israel, are being oppressed. And every year that goes by, more and more measures are being passed to oppress you more and more. So if you're being oppressed, but you don't realize you're being oppressed, then you need a checkup. You know, you need a mental checkup. And our people, the 12 tribes of Israel, the so-called minorities here in America, need a checkup because most of them are waking up, you know, because they got a job, because they actually have a plantation to go and pick cotton that day. You know, they think it's a good day. You know, they go pick some cotton, and they're supposed to get such and such amount of money, but by the time they do get paid, a week later, 2 weeks later, whenever it is, and after all the taxes and everything, they get a little bit to take home. And they think they on top of the world. So that's a sick individual, mentally and spiritually sick. So we here at Great Millstone, or the men out there that are awake, spiritually awake, with the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, understand that we are being oppressed, and therefore, yes, we are angry. And the more we learn, the angrier you become, pursuing again to the scriptures, okay? A man that increaseth in knowledge increaseth in sorrow. And I believe that's Ecclesiastes 1:18. All right? So the main thing I want to go into is this here, spectacle. All right? Now the scriptures speak about this. Matter of fact, let's go to the scripture. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9. It says, "For I think that the Most High, Yahweh, hath set forth us, the apostles, last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men." Now let's look at the word spectacle. Spectacle, here from the Etymology, etymonline.com. Spectacle means from the mid 1400s, circa, specially prepared or arranged display. So, yeah, specially prepared or arranged display, that's heavy, right? That's heavy because it's like when you go to the mall, or even if you go online, let's say you're online shopping, you go to the mall shopping, any store, you have the display glass. And the display glass, you put your most featured products on the display glass. You know, whether it's mannequin with clothes on or even just items, and you arrange them perfectly. You arrange them in a way to attract attention. And from the from this spectacle or from these items, these display items behind the display glass, depending on what's being presented or how well it's arranged, it you're gonna walk in, because they attract a certain niche, certain type of people. So the way that items are displayed and the type of items you put in that display glass, it's meant to attract a certain niche or a certain kind of people. When they see it, they're like, oh, you know what? That looks good. That's hot right there. Let me walk in and see what it's about. So the Most High has us specially prepared or arranged out there on the street corners, from the way we dress to the way we speak, because what we are, and the reason why we're also known, the nation of Israel is known as Mount Zion, because Zion means a monument. We're like a monument to the Most High. So we're out there to accurately represent the Most High, to accurately represent the kingdom of heaven, Yahweh Shai and the kingdom of heaven. You see, by our words and our actions, the way we conduct ourselves out there, whether it's online or actually on a street corner, you see? So we are made a spectacle unto this world, It says specially prepared or arranged display, from Old French spectacle, sight, spectacle, Roman games, 13th century, from Latin spectaculum, a public show, spectacle, place from which shows are seen. You see? So that's why the Most High has got us we're in every major city, on the highways and byways. And now the Israelites are something to see. When you go to New York, you're going to see the Israelites. That's why you see people come by, they take pictures and all that, because we're like a landmark in these different cities. We're a spectacle, we're a show, if you will. We're basically like a trailer to the kingdom of heaven, or a trailer to the coming of Yahweh Shai. We got the nuclear missile signs up. We got the RFID microchip sign up. We're speaking about it, prophesying about it. So we're like a trailer to what's coming soon, to the prophecies that are about to pass. That's the best way to put it. We're like a trailer to an upcoming movie, World War III. Okay, and also to the kingdom of heaven. We're a trailer of things to come, But the Most High is attracting a certain type of men, you see? And the Most High is using us to show his power. And this is what I really wanted to get into. Now, let me read the scripture again. 1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, hath set forth us, the apostles last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men. We are made a spectacle, or a show, unto the world, and to angels, and to men. Now, this is what's so powerful about the position that the Most High got us in, And you gotta really think about this. Now, here it is. We're a bunch of Israelites, so-called. We're a bunch of niggas and spicks and wetbacks. As they look at us, this is what they see when they see us on the corner. They just see niggas and Puerto Ricans and Mexicans and Indians, standing on the corner with a bunch of signs and And as far as us, ragtag garments that they like to call it, or dirty garments or bum garments, whatever you want to call it. But this is what's so powerful about that. Number one, we're out there to display the Most High's power. So we're taking away the focus from us, or the, how should I say it? We're the glory and the credit. We're taking away the credit from ourselves, and we're focusing it on the scriptures, right? So we don't go out there, when we go out there and speak, what's so powerful is not the clothes that we're wearing, because we're wearing some brand new attractive garments with colors that catch the eye and all that. Nah, okay? What's so powerful about us is that they walk down the street and they see a bunch of niggas and spics and Puerto Ricans, and they range from very young brothers in their teens, high school or just graduated high school, or mid-20s, and older brothers, and they out there and they're breaking down the scriptures like never have heard before. Because here in America, Christianity, so-called Christianity, the Bible, that's taught to be the white man's book. This is what you're raised to believe. I was raised to believe that. It's a white man's book. The white Caesar Borgia, the white Jesus, all the Catholic priests and all that were all white. Christianity, the pilgrims that came over here, they're Christians, and they did a good thing by forcing Christianity, because that's, it's the scriptures, and all the disciples were Edomites, and all the prophets were Edomites. So here it is, they see a bunch of Jakes and so-called minorities, young brothers on a corner, and they dissecting the scriptures like they're swinging nunchucks. And they never seen this, or would never fathom or imagine this before in their life. And these are scholars, so-called Jews, all right? People of different walks of life, or different levels of education, have graduated college, got PhDs and master's degrees. And here it is, they see a young brother, 16, 17, 18, early 20s, and he's out there cutting people with the scriptures. I mean, who the hell, who does that? Who takes the scriptures and makes mother effers want to cry when they leave? I mean, that's unheard of. That's powerful right there. That's power. And to see a bunch of young Jakes and young, young Gadites and young Ephraimites, Manassites, all them 12 tribes out there kicking the scriptures, and you got these Edomites and these priests, that have been going to, that are scholars and have degrees in Christianity and this and that. And here it is, they coming up to you, and you're going to the book of Genesis, you're going into the book of Romans, you're going to Corinthians, and you're calling precepts. Other brothers, they already got you calling the precept, oh, I already got it. Brothers got 5 or 6 brothers got precepts lined up back to back, and you don't even have to call out the scriptures. They're all lined, they all perfectly lock into each other like a piece of a puzzle. They all lock into each other, and it's like an orchestra, and brothers just in tune in the spirit. Yahweh Shimi Hawashai, and bro, I got a scripture, and everything is just like boom, boom, boom. It's like you hitting these dudes with combos, but using the scriptures, and people's feelings are getting hurt. Like Hebrews 4:12. The word is like a two-edged sword, cutting asunder the soul. And in other words, you cutting people's conscience. When they leave, they're not the same no more. They walk away, and then they gotta come back. They come back, they gotta go home, they gotta study, they gotta come back 2 weeks later, then you cut them again. So this is powerful, brothers. It's powerful for them to see a bunch of Jakes. And this is why the elites, pursuant to the book of Revelation, the 11th chapter, this is why they're so afraid, man. The elite's worst enemy is the truth. That's the worst enemy. That's the truth. The reason why they spend so much money, Esau, they spend so much money on advertising and these different programs to deceive people is because they're trying to hide the truth. You see, they're trying to hide the truth from them. So Esau spends most of his money deceiving people, keeping them away from the truth. That's the most harmful thing to Esau is the truth coming out. But the truth is like trying to hold a ball underwater, you know? You can hold it, but the ball is always fighting to pop back up to the surface, and eventually you're gonna lose your grip, and that shit's gonna shoot out the water. And that's what's shooting out the water is the nation of Israel, us waking up. You see, that's why in the book of Revelation it said when they stood upon their feet, great fear fell upon them, because they spending all this money to hide the truth. Okay, but they can't do it. It's coming out no matter what they do. You see? So, yeah, the whole point of this lesson is just, I just want you brothers to really think about it, how much of an impact and how much power, we don't realize. We think we're just nobodies. You sit down and think about it, we don't realize how much power we have when we go out there and do what we do. And not anybody could do this. Let me go to let me see. Was it 1 and 5? I believe. Yeah, let me read Jeremiah 1 and 4 and 5, and I'll probably stop here. Jeremiah 1 and 4, then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Right? Let me read down. Verse 6. Then said I, Lord, power, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. And this is what they see when they go out there. They see, they look at us like children, okay? Because most of us are young, some brothers are older. And also the way we dress, all of us got jobs, we all got vehicles, okay? It's not cheap to go out it's not cheap, especially for brothers out of state, to go out there and speak, You need money. You need money for gas, you need money for transportation, you need money to get back home, you need money to buy food and all that, you need money to make the signs, you need money to buy the equipment, you need money to upload shows. So all the brothers work. We all got jobs. Brothers are driving, doing this and that. But when they see us, okay, when they see us on the corner, because, it's not all about being flashy and all that. When Yahushua came on the earth, he wasn't flashy. Yahushua's family had money. The scriptures tell you he came from a wealthy family. They were carpenters, a good trade. But he didn't walk around flashing the garments. Matter of fact, he told you to watch out. Watch out for men dressed in fine linen and fine garments. He told you to be careful of them. So when you see somebody talking about the scriptures and they dressed to the T, looking sharp, then you can't trust that man, because they're trying to focus the attention on the materialistic aspects instead of the spiritual aspect, So our thing is stay in the scriptures, stay in the scriptures, stay in the scriptures. Talk about the prophecies. It ain't about us. It's about the Most High. And the way the Most High is showing his power is cutting everybody up by these dudes on the corner that don't look like they graduated school, as they say. Okay? Look like they don't work, as they say. So that's the power of it. So when we go out there, our focus is the word of the Most High, the prophecies. Our focus is giving the glory to the Most High. Okay? Verse 6. Then said I, Lord, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. Okay, so like I said, that's what they see. They see us as children on the corner, age-wise, and also as a children, meaning nobody's in his world. You know, a bunch of broke niggas with dirty garments in the corner. What the hell do they know? Okay, but when they come up and try to test, it's a whole different story. Because what they don't understand is that they going up against Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. They going against his scriptures. You see? So verse 7, for the Lord said unto me, say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. So when we go out there, we go in the spirit. We go in the spirit. You know, and you brothers know, you brothers that out there doing the work, you know what I'm talking about, that feeling when you get out there, when you feel like you invincible because the spirit of the Lord is on you, you feel like you're invincible. Okay? It says, verse 8, be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, said the Lord. Then the Lord put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And the Lord said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. Verse 10, see, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant. So our whole purpose out there is to spiritually tear down this kingdom, to spiritually tear it down, to spiritually tear down all other philosophies, all other methods of thought, all other philosophies that are outside of the scriptures, that are profane, outside of the temple. Anything outside of these scriptures is profane. And it says to throw down. So when we're going out there, we're spiritually throwing this place down, because what we're in the middle of right now, brothers, we're in the middle of a spiritual battle. You know, we're in the middle of a spiritual battle. Esau right now hasn't brought forth the martial law troops and all that. And you know what? That's the easiest part of his job, is to bring forth the martial law troops and to come against the elect and to come against the world, America, these Jays, the 2/3 and the 1/3, to come at us physically. That's the easy part for him. But the hard part, and what he's been struggling for centuries, is the spiritual aspect of the warfare. Okay? And he's at a speed bump right now because of the prophets. So we're slowing down his